This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I am the staggeringly proud Gearoid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Listener, we are in the presence of greatness. Now, we know that I like to give Niamh a hard time. I do.
He does.
And when she said no to Dancing with the Stars, I was like, no, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. You're going to go, you're going to learn to dance, you're going to have a lovely time. And that was my plan.
Okay.
And then I went to see you in your Halloween panto.
Okay.
And I saw you dancing. I was like, we made a huge mistake.
Yes, I know.
We need to walk this back.
Retain and
Everything's on the
choreography.
line here. It was like a woman in the middle of a rave looking in her purse for change. That was what you were like in that panto.
And I thought I'd made an effort.
It needs no. So I thought this is the legacy of a national treasure is in jeopardy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
When I saw you dancing on Sunday night,
Okay.
and if the listener hasn't seen this, go back. It's on the RTE player. There's clips of it online. You were phenomenal.
No, that's a stretch now, Gearoid. I didn't fall over, and I didn't fall over, and I managed to get to the end of the dance. I did a minute and a half of dancing, which was largely at the same time as the other dancer on this floor.
And Stephen was. I showed the clip to my friend Morgan.
Yeah.
And he was like, my God, he is dancing for his life.
It
is like, he is. I've forgotten what it's like, because sometimes he does this where he
gets overexcited.
Just steps it up at the performance, and you're like, wow, because he's a phenomenal dancer.
He is a phenomenal dancer.
Niamh, you were totally in sync. It was brilliant.
You're not in any way biased at all.
And also you sold it.
Well, I sang most of it.
Yeah, but that's what you want. It was really endearing, and it was like you were giving it absolute loads.
I made that dress work a lot. I have to tell you, that dress got a lot of work.
That dress did a lot of heavy lifting, Niamh.
It did.
I don't know if you've ever seen a car wash. Niamh was like... you could back up a Qashqai and get a wonderful polish.
I tell you, it would have been fabulous. I mean, maybe even when I got lifted up, I didn't fall when I was lifted. I mean, I couldn't believe I was doing lifts on my first week. That's very unfair.
Do you know what? I was very impressed with the lifts, Niamh. Now, I did notice one of the lifts was one of the same lifts that me and Stephen did in Your Eyes when we danced that.
Which one?
It was the arms out, swing it round.
Oh, the one where you throw your legs over?
Yeah, basically. But Niamh, I did
okay. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. And the reaction largely has been very good. I had one person saying, what do you like? She's a terrible dancer. And I thank that. I thank everybody for their feedback.
Niamh.
It made me laugh.
I want a link. Send me a link to the profile.
No, but it made me laugh because, listen, mostly it was just people telling me I was lovely. And that's great. And they had fun watching me. And that's it. I mean, I have no dance experience. And, I'm not joking when I say that, Gearoid.
No, you don't.
I really
don't have dance experience. And you've turned in a lot of dreadful dance performances.
I have.
However, last Saturday was not one of them. You're a woman that has done her best.
With the tools that she has.
She does what she does in the situation that she's presented with. But
my God.
You really sold it as well.
Well, I had fun. And, to be honest with you, I want people to understand that it is fun. It's fun to learn to dance, right? You were magnificent last year. I have a terrible awful lot of pressure on me for lots of reasons. Every time I go in that room, Stephen says, Gearoid was better at this than you. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, but you want to hear that.
He's a great man. He's a wonderful person.
He's wonderful. He loves you.
I can't wait to see him now. I've had a traumatic morning, Niamh.
Why?
I've had a traumatic morning.
Tell me.
Where am I? I'm in Manchester. So, and while I was in Manchester, I was recording my other podcast, the podcast I cheat on you with.
Yeah, that we don't talk about. Okay.
We don't talk. Chatting with Cherubs. Okay. It's a wonderful show.
It is
for
a wonderful
gays.
Show. Love it.
It's an Irish, an English, and a Welsh gay just chatting.
Do you ever go into a pub? Three comedians like that going into a pub. It feels
Yeah.
like that's natural.
We went on a little adventure, actually, myself and Josh. Every time we come to record in his house, he plans an adventure for us to do the next day. So we went bouldering. Have you ever done bouldering, Niamh?
Probably
It's
not. I mean,
it's
unless you're talking
basically-
about me trying to get up the side of a mountain. No.
That's what it is.
You went
Except
up a
the
mountain?
mountain is in a warehouse. Yeah.
Oh,
so you're basically
you mean those
climbing up
machine
a wall.
things?
It's a climbing walls.
Oh, climbing
Yeah.
walls. Yeah, I've done that.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Why would you? Why are you surprised by that? I'm strong. I'm strong in the arms. Which kind of climbing wall? Now, only straight up ones. I haven't done any of those rotating ones. Were you doing a rotating one?
Hold on. Now, when they say a climbing wall, do you mean monkey bars? Because I mean...
No! Although I did monkey bars as part of an assault course years ago, but I've done climbing walls. Yeah.
When have you done an assault course? There's so much I don't know about you.
Okay, assault course might be a stretch. Maybe one of those team building places, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that time I was in the SAS. You remember?
Yeah, do you remember?
So anyway, I was in Manchester and I came to stay with my friend Ben,
Yeah.
who is Minute Taker. He has a new album coming out called Oblivion.
Oh, yes, beautiful. Yeah, brilliant.
Yes, crowdfunded. And he has, Niamh, crowdfunding is the way forward.
Okay.
He's surpassed his target. He's like 50% over his target.
So what's he doing with the extra money then? Is he giving it back?
No, Niamh, please. No, he's it's bigger and better, basically.
Amazing.
So anyway, I came to stay with him, right?
Right.
Because we like to have a little, listen to records, catch up,
Of course.
But he has a dog and he's 2 cats. Now, I was aware that one cat is very similar to Boots. Like, so much so that when he would post photographs of his cat,
Yeah,
I would be like, oh my God, that is actually spooky.
it's
spooky.
Yeah. Okay.
His house is it's a gorgeous house. It's kind of old. And I was up going to the loo, which is kind of off his studio, which is by the attic. So it's kind of like it's got a ghosty vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's quite
I do.
Yeah. He's quite a moody sort of character.
Oh,
That's his
okay.
persona.
So haven't met him yet.
Through
So
the studio, there's lots of purple lights, and it's very nice. And all of a sudden, who walks by me? Only Boots. I was like, "This is clearly the ghost of my dead cat." What is happening? Because I'd been at the house for a day and I'd only seen one cat and the dog, and then all of a sudden, this cat. I was like, "Boots."
Oh
Boots.
no! Oh no!
So I did have a moment where I thought, "Oh my God, my cat has faked her death."
And come to live here.
Because the cuddles were just too much. It was really weird. I was very upset, Niamh.
Are you okay? You okay?
Moment. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Do I get to
grand
meet
now.
Ben at some point? I know you like to keep your friends separate, but I'm just
I
wondering.
don't know. It's maybe we'll see. I have very cool friends, Niamh. They're very cool.
Well, I do know that.
Yeah.
I do know that.
We'll see how Dancing with the Stars goes. If you're still on an upward, if you're on an upward trajectory, I will introduce you to some of my friends.
Okay, thanks. You didn't tell me about the bouldering. Finish that off. What did you do?
So I went, I put talc on my hands, and I fell off almost everything that I attempted to climb.
Stop it.
I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it.
Is your grip?
It didn't help.
Is your grip bad or something, or what's wrong?
I do have a grip brand. I've bad grip, I think, because you know me, I love a hand cream.
Oh no, yeah. To be fair, I'm rough and ready.
So I mean, these
my
these
hands never see the cream.
Yeah, these hands are like silk, Niamh. They've never done a hard day's work in their life. So yeah, I didn't do well at it. I was just kind of, I kept falling, and also I'm terrified of heights. Yeah. I really have a problem with heights.
Me too.
Now,
what are you doing going up there?
I know, but here's the thing: it's not as high as you think it is.
It's high enough if you don't like it.
I go up high and I'm maybe twice the height of me, and that's when I start to freeze up.
I was just going to say, to be fair, it's not as high as you think when you keep falling off.
I know. Yeah, because you fall off and then you're like, blood curdling scream, and then you're like, you just land standing up. It's literally like I just missed a step on the stairs.
Did you do the good scream? I mean, I'm very excited about that.
A million times. Literally a million times.
Oh,
It was
I
very
miss your
embarrassing.
lovely self. Come on.
So tell me, Niamh, how is it going this week?
Oh, yes. This week is good. Quick step. Obviously, it'll all already have happened when you listen to this on Monday.
Yes.
But we're doing the quick step, which is very exciting, to a Bette Midler kind of 20s kind of thing. I'm supposed to be this roaring 20s singer. And once again, we'll probably have to walk down from the mezzanine. They seem to be keen on putting me up there just to test and see how slippy my shoes are. But
Well, the one thing you did do, right, which I was very impressed with, is every time I walked off that mezzanine, every time we started on the mezzanine, the coming down the steps for me was
it's
very
difficult
tricky.
because they're all different depths.
But you were perfectly in sync with Stephen. walking down those steps, you were perfect.
I have the bruises to show how much he beat me for that. But
I know. See, that's the awful thing. And I spoke about this to Ellen Keane and to Rosanna Davison, who he's danced with previously. And they all said the problem is like that when you make a mistake, because Stephen is so lovely, you really feel like you're letting him down.
You do. You really do.
You could not let that man down no matter what you did.
I know.
Because he's just the loveliest person in the world. He never gets annoyed.
Such a lovely
he's just
fella.
a prince.
But part of me inside wants to rile him. No, actually, I love making him laugh. But half me just thinks maybe I'm making him laugh in the dad joke way where he's kind of humouring me. You know, that sort of way. But I don't care. I love the bones of him. He's such a lovely man. Very kind to me. Very kind to me. And I need kindness and patience. Lots of patience.
I'll get in touch. I'll tell him that you respond really well to
I know.
Yeah.
I think he's slightly afraid. We're enjoying it. The quick step is fun. It's nice. It's fast. And we're not quite at the stage yet where he's given out to me for not putting the heel down right. I love this. I love the optimism of him because he says, now, Niamh, when we've mapped it out, everything's great. You're doing a really good job. And he said, but you know, where you put your heel will feel natural. And I said, you've no idea. Nothing feels natural. I have to think about everything. It would be helpful to me if you were a little clearer when you say forward. And forward could mean either into him or to, through the, it's like forward could be through the gap or through the thing. So I do have to think about that a little bit.
It's so funny because when I hear Everybody Hurts, which is what I did the Viennese Waltz too, I can just hear Stephen in my head to that song going backside close, forward side close, backside close, forward side close.
Do you know what I live in fear of? I live in fear that I'm going to be in a shop someday and Gloria Stefan is going to come on, 1, 2, 3, and my hands are just going to go straight up in the air into the choreography. Yeah.
Now, Niamh, we're pausing for a moment just to let the listener know that they can, should they wish. They can support this show for doing as little as... they could pay as little. We don't do little, we do lots.
I mean, you're selling it here. You're selling it here, Gearoid.
By subscribing to Headstuff Plus over on headstuffpodcast.com. And in return for that, they'll get access to all of the bonus content from all of the shows. But also they will get content from us, which is Vintage Rants, which is returning this very Thursday because we took a little bit of time off for Christmas. Because we pre-recced a load of stuff. Just so that there was a listener. The listeners didn't miss anything.
Well, to be fair, you were very busy. As was I, but I was more available than you, to be fair.
I was. Why was I so unavailable? Anyway. But we're back. Vintage Rants returns this Thursday. And if you would like to support the show, go over to headstuffpodcast.com and you can do just that. Niamh,
what's more important?
I'm on tour.
Oh, I was just going to ask you if you were still on tour.
I'm still on tour for the rest of my life. I have another 15 years left on the mortgage, so we're just going to lean in.
Never off tour.
Never off tour.
Which is good for us.
But I'll be doing the UK dates. I am starting, I think, next week. When you hear this, I will be in Brighton, London. Brighton sold out. London, there's a few tickets left for London, very few. And then I'll be in Liverpool and Manchester. Brighton, Liverpool, Manchester, they're all sold out, but there are extra dates in March. And then also my Irish tour is now on sale at growfriday.com, is where you'll find all of that information, Niamh, should you wish.
Well, I'm never off it.
Never off
it. It's the only way I get to see you.
Now, Niamh, we're not here to talk about your wondrous tour.
No, we're not.
On Saturday night.
What are we here to do?
And we are not here to talk about my tour. We're here to solve the problems of the miseries that write to us.
The miseries. That's not... No, don't tell them that.
Come here. As I am wont to do, I'm having a go at the listener.
Right.
I'm having a go. We are offering a free show with free, wonderful advice. Is it helpful? Probably not. Is it what they need in their time of crisis? It's probably the last thing they need, Niamh. Nevertheless, you get what you pay for. It's free. And when we help people and change/ruin lives, we are entitled
to find out what happened.
To receive a follow-up. Follow-ups now are few and far between. And I would like the listener now to start following up with the changes that have been made in your life. I'm not going to say the positive changes, but just
how it all turned out.
The changes of direction. Yeah.
How we've affected you.
And when I don't receive follow-ups, it makes us very anxious because we always feel that everyone involved is now dead.
He says we. I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking everything turned out fine.
Yeah, Niamh. Niamh, we have problems. Would you like to read the first problem?
Okay. Dear Niamh and Gearoid, first off, I have to say your show is absolutely hilarious. I look forward to it every week and you guys never fail to make me laugh. Excellent start, I feel. Now, on to my problem. My daughter is in her early 20s and she's been dating a guy for a few months. He seems nice enough guy, but honestly, I just don't think he's good enough for her. He's not as motivated as she is and I worry he might be holding her back. I want her to be with someone who supports her dreams and treats her the way she deserves. But I'm not sure how to voice my concerns without making her feel like I'm attacking her choices. How can I approach this without sounding like a total overbearing parent? I don't want to push her away. I also don't want to stay quiet if I think something's off. Thank you for always making me smile. Call me Mary. Okay, Mary.
Mary, don't take this personally now, Mary. But I think that no matter what you say to your daughter, if you say it the way this has been written, there will be mixed messages. Look, it's a girl in her 20s in a relationship with somebody who might be making a mistake.
She's in her early 20s.
Like, early 20s. Come on. That's when you make your mistakes.
Yeah. You got to learn.
That's when you learn.
Yeah.
That's when you learn that while bastards are hot, a life partner they do not make. We love a bastard.
Yeah, but he's not necessarily that.
We love to be treated like dirt. Look at you. You're dancing with the nicest man in the world and all you're waiting for is a slap in the mouth.
Honestly, I kind of sort of agree with you in the sense that, she's in her early 20s. This may not be forever. I think this conversation is not for someone, until they're standing in front of you saying, we want to build our lives together in such and such, that's a different conversation. It's funny, actually, I was dating someone in early 20s who wasn't great for me. And my mother's encouraged me to learn how to drive. And then I became very independently placed and really facilitated me in getting sort of independence in myself. And actually, I was really surprised it really worked without actually her saying it. And considering my mother, and she always has opinions. Yeah. It was a really good way. I'm not saying that that's what you have to do, but it's a similar kind of concept. You kind of give her a taste for things that are beyond herself, maybe, and beyond him. But you know yourself when you're young, you always make mistakes. I understand what you want to do here, Mary, right? You love your daughter. She's amazing. Probably the most amazing person on the planet, without a doubt. But here's the thing.
Exceptional.
Yes, here's the thing. She might end up marrying this fella. And if you make her choose, that's not going to be a good day for you. You'll have no time to mind her or stave her or do any of the other things you need to do. So, but that's...
I do think that your mother, that is exceptional.
It was clever. It was really clever. It was
very clever. It reminds me of, do you ever hear the story about Dawn French? When Dawn French was going to her first night out and she was really ready to
give it all.
Get down and dirty. And her father said something about how that she is the most precious thing in the world. He gave her this talk, but it wasn't about don't go out and be a tramp. It was basically
I love you so much.
That
you are the gift.
Yeah, you're an incredible person, all this. And then when she went out, she was just like, there's nobody that's good enough for me. So I think that what you need to do is with your daughter in that situation is maybe do something to build her up, give her lots of confidence in herself without even mentioning this
you
guy.
don't need to, because she will eventually go, what's that about? And if she...
Build up the person so much so that they outgrow this person.
And the thing about it is, if you start, getting on her case about him, she will defend him. And you're triggering things there that may not work.
Come here, listen, there's nothing sweeter than the forbidden fruit.
No.
As we
I
know.
know. But, given her life skills to recognise what she's worthy of, great. To be fair, he might step up and you don't have to live with him. This is the other thing. This is the other thing I always say to people. We all make our choices. My husband is phenomenal. Everybody loves him, but nobody would live with him, because he's no more than they'd live with me. We're very definite people. We're very faffy. We're kind of set in our ways, and you think about all the people who are around you who are in relationships. Would you live with all of those people? Probably not, because that's the way it is. So your daughter is not necessarily going to marry or be with someone who you are going to be wanting to be with. Plus, obviously your daughter's in her early 20s. So we're kind of probably in a similar place, Mary. You might be younger than me, to be fair, because I started in my 30s when I had my kids. But, the thing is, my eldest is in a relationship, which is lovely, and they're getting on really well. Not that I'm included in it very often, but it doesn't matter. The point is, as it...
Did they come to Dancing with the Stars?
No, they're coming. They're coming.
Who came?
Who came? My
Tell us who came.
mom and my two older sisters, and Paul, because he's going on a golf holiday, obviously, so for 2 weeks. So in case I'm not still in it after 3 weeks, I felt he should come.
And what was his reaction?
Oh, I mean, he was beaming. I'm the most beautiful woman in his life.
Did he ravish you?
He wanted so bad, except he had to go home. But the ravishing is imminent. But he was so proud. And actually, my mother, who has major opinions, as we know, we love her, but she's very definite. She had to have a phone call with me the next day to tell me how good I was, because she went back and watched it on the TV to make sure I'd done it right and done the right thing. And she was... She was fab.
You were phenomenal.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I was so proud.
But anyway, this is not helping Mary. Actually, unless you can marry and get your daughter into Dancing with the Stars, because all those dancers would definitely big her up.
100%. 100%. I mean, Dancing with the Stars is basically like 4 years of therapy packed into 12. Very upsetting weeks.
But Mary, honestly, I think finding ways to encourage her and tell her how amazing she is, rather than focusing on him, I think that's probably a better thing to do. I personally would not be going down the route of dissing him, because believe me, if there's any way you're going to drive her faster into that space, that's it. That's... 100%. I know.
Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to end up... All you're going to do is make him seem a lot more attractive than he is.
And I mean, I know... You might think it'd be a good idea to kidnap her and put her somewhere that he can't get at her, but that doesn't really work either. So,
no, that's the Magdalene laundry's Niamh. That's not been proven, tried, tested, and disproved.
Just doesn't work.
Mary, let us know how you get on. But I do think this isn't a fix for today or tomorrow.
No.
This is one of those incremental things, I think. And the other thing is, right? The other thing is, what I've also learned is you could just off him.
You could... What?
Do you know? Did you run with a bad crowd? Just get him,
Crowd. We've spoken about this before. Legally, we would be responsible for that, for inciting murder, right?
No. Get yourself the Murder, She Wrote DVDs. If there's...
No, stop it now.
There was always somebody able to cook up a poison in a stew. Like, it's doable. Everything's doable.
You wrote one climbing wall and you're suggesting offing people. Stop, will you? Yeah. It doesn't make you He-Man.
It's like, listen, it's when I hear like something is a long process, I'm like,
you just want to...
Done. I'm absolutely done. We've another problem. Mary, let us know how you get on. If you're in jail, send us a visiting order. We'll come in. Niamh will wear her car wash dress just to like...
I don't own that. I want to be very clear. I don't own that dress. Quite a few people have asked me.
You just bring a bag.
Where they can get them.
Just bring a bag every week.
Do you know where that microphone...
Have you seen even as...
I was not prepared for where they were going to put that microphone pack. That's all I'm going to say at this moment.
The intimacy involved in the microphone pack, and sometimes two microphone packs, is...
outrageous. I was quite surprised. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Yes. It's like, oh, here we go. There we are.
I know.
That's the microphone. That's the aerial.
Clearly. Okay.
Yeah. I had one strapped to my leg, which was very
Did it get away in the way of your dancing? I take it there was no lifts.
No, because I was wearing big baggy trousers. No, there was lifts, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a microphone pack in my leg, and it was for the Viennese waltz, I think. Oh, maybe there wasn't a lift in that. I can't
I'm
remember.
nearly sure you can't lift
Anyway,
in a
either
Viennese
way,
waltz.
Either way, I was
You
done.
were always. Anyway, come on, next problem.
Hey, Niamh and Gearoid. First of all, I have to say, you guys are
Again.
hilarious. Your show has quickly become my go-to for a laugh every week. Keep doing what you're doing.
We will.
We will.
Unless he's decided he's
Okay.
done. He's over there with his new friends
Depends on-
all the time.
Everything depends on Dancing with the Stars. Every week, I'm checking the scores every week.
Go on.
Okay, now for my situation. I recently moved to a new city after inheriting my uncle's house. Well,
Congratulations.
yeah. God, that's Niamh. Inherited wealth.
It's beautiful.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the wealth I want. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to work for it.
Yeah.
Who wants that? I didn't have a ton of emotional attachment to the place, but it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. So he moved new city into his uncle's house. I thought a fresh start would be good, but now that I am here, I'm questioning whether I made the right choice. The city's fine, but I don't feel as excited as I thought I would. I've been here for a few months now, and I'm still getting used to the vibe, the people, and the whole new chapter thing. I feel kind of stuck, and I'm not sure if it's the city or just my mindset that needs a shift. Should I give it more time, or is this just me not being true to what I really want? Okay. I don't really see what the problem
Okay,
here
keep going,
is.
keep going. I kind of see it.
Also-
I do see it, but yeah, go on.
On a completely different note, this might sound a little random, but I'm in my late 30s and I want to be more sexually
Okay,
adventurous.
so we're more invested in this
I'm
bit.
sorry now. You're really getting the value out of this letter now. This is two problems
Come
in
on,
one.
bring it. Go on.
I want to be more sexually adventurous. I've had a few serious relationships in the past, and now I feel like I want to try new things and be more open with my sexuality. Basically, what he's saying is he wants to be a little slapper. Any advice on how to navigate this without feeling awkward or like I'm jumping in too fast?
Are we saying the name? Because the name is in a really small print.
It's Jake.
Okay.
He didn't say don't
Okay,
say
you
my
didn't
name,
say
so
it.
I
If you don't
assume-
say it. Say my name.
And also, he wants to be a slapper. It pays to advertise.
Okay. Okay, is this a problem in two halves, or is this really the same problem? To me, this is the same problem. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because to me,
Go on.
Jake is at a stage where he wants his life to be a bit more exciting. He thought maybe by moving up, he's inherited this house, he's moved up into the city, he's doing some things, and he's trying to settle in, but he doesn't know really where to start. He doesn't know where to start. He wants to be more adventurous. It sounds like he's maybe come out of a relationship and he's decided, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? I want to get on with my life, right? This is how it feels, okay? Both sides of this problem, shall we say.
Okay.
So the answer is kind of the same. The thing is, I don't think you know what you want yet, Jake.
Yeah. Firstly, I think inheriting the house is one thing, right? Just because you inherit a house doesn't mean you have to live in it.
No, but I think he was thinking that maybe the move would be good for him.
And also, it takes ages to settle into a new place.
Yeah, especially if you move from town or city. It's not like a new house. You know what I mean? This is like a whole new area.
And also, particularly if you know that house. Like if you've been in that house when your uncle lived in it and then you're living in it, it's not going to feel like yours for quite a while. You're going to have to you're going to have to make a substantial shift.
And do you think maybe now that he's living in there, he's feeling like he's more like his uncle? He has to act like his uncle?
Yeah, well, I think that maybe he definitely hasn't settled. And I think that you have to you have to make a conscious effort.
Yeah, you do. And
You
it's
know,
hard
like,
in the city
I was like that.
because sometimes people, in a town, everybody wants to know what you're doing there. So they're nosy. So they'll ask you questions and they'll talk to you and they'll acknowledge you. Whereas in cities, it's a bit more difficult because people do less. They don't want to make eye contact half the time.
Yeah, it's hard to make friends. Now, this could be a situation where you need to just, like as we've said in previous episodes, put a bit of effort in each week to try and to make a new friend.
Find
or
new
try
things.
To,
I mean, and, to be fair, there's a better chance you'll find a good swinging place or a good, sexually advanced area in a city.
Swinging place.
I don't know.
I don't. Well, maybe he does. Now, I mean, we should say as well that Jake is gay, because well, judging by his Instagram profile, he's gay.
Okay. And he's writing to us.
Like
He's writing to us.
Pomeranians and thirst traps.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, okay. So, Jake,
I think that if you want to be more open with your sexuality, I don't know what that is. Like,
does that mean you want
like
to
going on
actually
apps?
be more open about being gay, or does it mean that you want to be a little bit more adventurous in how you engage with partners?
I think it's sexually adventurous. So I think he wants to be, go into a basement, get tied up and battered. Like, I think that's the...
I mean,
now,
who doesn't think about that occasionally?
Not me, for a start. The most adventurous thing that I've done is I've saw a ghost of my dead cat.
I
this
know.
morning,
I'm so
still
sorry
traumatized from
that
Like,
happened to you. I
sorry.
don't know how to make you feel about that. Anyway.
It was very upsetting. So I think the best thing to do is with that sort of stuff is go tried and true. I don't think you should be trawling the internet looking for places to go.
God, no.
Because
God, no.
that seems dangerous. I would say what you should do is there's bound to be like gay bars there or something where you can just go get like one of the local magazines and just see what's going on.
Oh, is that a thing?
You know?
Do they still make proper
now,
magazines?
You're not
Are they?
you're not going to have like, Stephen's Treeway in his living room. That's not going to be in the magazine, but it's just going to be, I guess, a bit more, this is where people go that like to dress up as superheroes. That's what
Okay. Well, that could be something. I mean, he may not want to dress up as a superhero.
I feel like I'm the wrong person for this.
You're one step away saying, get Ireland's own and see if any farmer's looking for somebody in the back. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, like yesterday, I came to Ben's house yesterday, he's actually a single guy.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship gay man. And like the plan was, we were like, oh, we could go out in Manchester.
Right, okay.
But it's actually snowing in Manchester. And what we ended up doing was we ended up having hot chocolate and playing records all night.
I mean, that sounds like your kind of night.
That it was my kind of night, Niamh. That's my kind of night.
You kind of bent him to your
Whereas
will.
I don't want. Yeah, it's just anything that takes a lot of effort.
I know, but clearly Jake wants to get out and do something a bit different.
So, and he should.
But he needs to meet people
you need to find
in a safe environment.
You need to meet like-minded people. So I think get one of the local, being gay in this area magazines, and because they have them all over the place. They have like GCN in Ireland, and they
really?
have.
I didn't know this. I mean, I'm delighted to hear it. I actually really want to look at one now.
You just want to see what they've written about you.
About what? About me?
You just want to see what they've written about you. Yeah,
I'm not in every magazine.
Yeah, I think get the local magazine and just see what takes your fancy. And also, what to do is don't commit yourself to going to one of these things for like the whole night.
Oh, no. No.
Go. I'm going to give myself 20 minutes in here just for... Decide what to do with, right? Say, I'm going to go to this place next Saturday.
Okay.
But this Saturday, I'm going to go in for a recce.
Oh, yeah, have a go. Like wander in and just see what it feels like.
Wander and see what's going on.
If only to know what to wear. I mean, that's the worst part, isn't it? No, but I kind of feel...
Exactly. You go straight on and get yourself a rubber castle.
Now, be sure it's not one of those nights, unless you really want to be doing that.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I get the magazine. Just
I know. They might have theme nights.
Clear.
You need to be on the theme.
Clear, upfront information.
I always think, although they're both seem like very different parts of this problem, these are actually the same problem. I think, Jake, what you're trying to do is reach out and kind of connect and be in a space. And I think, to be fair, it takes time. It just takes time. And that's how I feel about this more than anything else. But I really want to know how you get on, Jake, especially if you end up in some dungeon somewhere.
He's looking for connection and he's looking for... I hope you don't end up in a dungeon, Jake.
I don't know. He might like it.
No, it's very damp. You get a cold. This is not the weather for the flu.
And if you're anything like Gearoid, you won't be able to climb out.
There's a bad flu going around at the moment, Jake, and it's the last thing you need now.
God. Yeah.
I think that what you should do is give it
give it a time.
With any big decision, I think with the move here I'm talking about, with any big decision, I think you need to go, I need to know when to fold here. I need to know when to hold up my hands and go, you know what, this move was not
Yeah,
the right
I think
thing.
set a
I think
time.
set those
Yeah,
parameters.
do set a time. That's
Yeah.
important. But I mean, nothing is ever hard and fast. But it's interesting because the house made you move there. So obviously you were hankering for some change.
Yeah.
Or else maybe you weren't. Maybe you just felt you should. Either way, I think you'll need to take a little bit of time to really think about what it is you actually want here, Jake. You know what I mean? That's the biggest part of it. Or more importantly,
I think the other thing that you could do is you could investigate your insurance on the house. Like, if you're insured for fire.
oh my God, you are looking for legal problems today. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, forewarned is forearmed.
No.
Isn't it? Forearmed is forewarned.
No.
Whatever.
Forewarned is
Just,
forearmed. It's the other way around.
Just see what you get for the house. If you sold it, see what you get for the house if something awful happened. God, imagine something awful happened.
Imagine. Don't imagine.
I'm out.
Don't imagine, Jake.
I'm done.
Do not listen to that part
I'm
of the
exhausted.
advice. That's not advice. That's messing. Don't make me come over that. You need to come home. You need to come home here.
All you need to get yourself a Temu phone charger.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
God.
Oh yeah, they go up like
God
a light.
help you.
They go up
God,
like a light.
stop now. Just
Yeah.
stop. I think, Jake, I think there's hope for you. I think you just need to decide, more importantly, decide what you don't want. That's really important. Right? So, if you don't want to be there, there's nothing lost if you decide to come home. That's not a big deal.
The common thread is he's looking for connection.
He is looking for connection, whatever that is. Have you got in?
When you recognize that, I think that's something that you have to, as soon as you know, I need to connect with people here. That's something you need to turn that around.
You need to do that.
That's something that the rot will set in there.
It's lonely. It's lonely if I'm in Dublin currently, and I thought I'd have all these friends looking for me, and turns out, they go to Manchester and stuff.
Niamh. I'm driving Niamh to Waxford on Friday.
He is.
Because I'm scared she'll die.
I won't die, but that's fine. I'm going to let you. And then you're going to tell me how you feel. How you really feel.
Who will I meet at that gig on Friday now? Who are you doing the gig
with? Even older people than me, so that'll tell you.
Go on.
So Ronan Collins, Gina Del Hayes.
Is he not
Sean
dead?
O'Dowd. No, they're not dead. Sean O'Dowd.
Ronan Collins was on 2FM.
Yes, he was many, many years ago. He's just been let go of, he's just left RTE Gold.
Well, I mean, look, fair play to the man. I genuinely 100% thought he was dead.
Oh, God.
I did.
You wouldn't be happy to know that.
I'll say it to him and go, do you know what, Ronan? I'm thrilled you're here, and I'll tell you why.
I thought you were dead.
Because I thought you died about 20 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm only doing a spot.
Isn't
so we'll get a bit of quality
wonderful?
time together. That'll be lovely, Gearóid.
We'll get quality time, Niamh, and we'll stop. We might even get a cheap McDonald's. A burger.
Something.
A nice burger. Tell us, what will you be singing?
Oh, I'm singing, let's see, surprisingly, In Your Eyes, of course. I'm going to do Puppet on a String because I love that. And I'm going to do Those Were the Days because it's of that era. It's kind of the show band kind of era, so it's the old days. So I'm going to have the crack.
Nice. So you're doing 3 songs, breezing in,
That's
breezing out.
exactly
Done.
right.
Mic
I'm going to
dropped.
smile at people for whatever length of time I need to do that, and then I'm going to feck off home and get ready for the next bit.
And as we're walking out the stage door, Niamh, the last thing you say is, follow that mofos. Niamh, it's been wonderful to
You
chat
too,
to
my
you.
love.
As always, I hope the quick step is quick stepping.
Yeah, we could have a very different conversation next week based on that.
I know, yeah. There was a few Fridays where 8 o'clock and I was...
What's going on?
Help me.
No.
You'll be grand. You'll be grand. I can't wait to see it. Now, obviously, by the time this comes out, it will be done and dusted, and we will be all basking in the presence of yet another iconic performance. agneyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. Follow-ups.
Yes, please. We love the follow-ups.
Reviews. And also, please share our videos so we get more listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
we
much.
need that.
It's been wonderful.
All right.
We'll chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.